or at least could be.
Help, help. Okay, so let's do that. Day,
All right.
what? Later on in day 3?
Yep, probably later in the day.
Mm-hmm. Because she'll know to make some time for him. So when she's done some rounds and finds that she's got some time, she'll ping him with a message or whatever.
Yep, he will start making his way into her room. Yes.
Yeah, she'll be at her room. Let me get her in there.
There's a knock.
Come in.
You walk in.
Hello.
And he's just gonna play. He just takes a seat because, man, this is gonna be a doozy.
Ooh, something changed. Let's see. 3 successes.
Okay, let's see here.
Oh,
You
I
got
see
it.
you.
You see me.
I
He
see
is
you,
not
Jason.
having a good time. He is not. Everything's starting to crash.
Oh no! Oh no!
His facade's starting to crack.
She scoots over, moves her chair over next to him. I see something has changed. I presume.
The person that I fought, right? There's a high probability that it was either one of my cousins or it was my sister.
Is this conjecture, or do you have something to base this on?
I finally recognized. When I was talking to Ram, I mentioned that I recognized someone. And when I thought about it again, I placed the eyes and
Lorne kind of gives a sigh. It's not like, oh my gosh, I'm tired of you sigh. It's an understanding one. And she'll maneuver herself to sit on the couch thing, chair, whatever that it is. It's like one of those long couches. And she will pull him into a hug if he permits.
oh yeah, he's a hugger. He'll hug. I'm really hoping it's not her.
I hope so as well.
I didn't know my cousins very well, but that'd be still pretty bad.
It would be. But it is clear that this is affecting you deeply. Especially considering your fear for her.
I shouldn't have left her.
Fynn, if you had not left, you would have been in the same place as she was, if that was her.
If it was her, then I shouldn't have left her behind. I should have brought her with me.
What you should be asking yourself, or telling yourself rather, is not what you're saying now. Not a... what is it what they say? The shouldn't have, or should have. Were you capable of bringing her you would have what you have not.
Yeah.
So you cannot blame yourself for these things, or what has become of her. If you are wishing to set blame, you do so on the one who has committed such things. Because he told her about his family, his father situation and stuff, right?
Yeah, he told her that his father was verbally abusive.
Mm-hmm. So she kind of pulls him back from the hug a little bit. It is your father that has done this. If what you have told me is true, and it is him, and perhaps the others in her life that do not oppose such things. Many things coming together that have caused these things, but you cannot take the blame solely. And if it is due to his actions for her being there that day, then it is him, not you.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I need you to make a cold.
Ooh.
This is a -5.
Oh my
Ouch.
goodness.
Owie. A cold, you say?
Welcome to attachments.
That's like I have a dice. I have one.
Is there anything I can do to bolster that?
Nope. This
Damn.
is a attachment. He is trying to reconcile the fact that he's not to blame for someone who's was incredibly close to
Ooh.
him.
I passed it with one dice.
Alright.
Holy shit! Look at that.
Alright, so you can choose to heed Lauren's words and continue with ERP as if nothing happened, or you can choose that, not to heed Lauren's words and continue with ERP. But the choice is in your hands.
She's giving you the chance for growth.
I know. Yeah. He takes a deep breath. I know I'm not solely to blame, but some of the blame still lies on me, you know? Even if a little bit.
I do not believe that is the case. If you are escaping the situation, then you are both victims.
I left her there.
Not by choice. If you insist on dwelling on what has not happened, or what has not been, consider had you stayed. I do not think the outcome would have been very good. For one, you would not be here with us.
Yeah. Probably would have been a lot worse. Could have been me there.
It is a very real possibility. Should you encounter her again, should speaking to them, holding a dialogue be possible. Perhaps you could still speak to her.
I hope so.
She doesn't say, should the sister have survived that last
Oh
encounter.
yeah, that's on his mind too. That she might be dead at this point.
Lorne says nothing on that account. She's holding on to the optimism solely for Finn's benefit.
I don't. I don't know what I would say.
You do not know now, but perhaps you will in time.
It might not even be her. It's
Perhaps not. You can still
one way to find
consider
out.
what you may say to them.
As Finn is in the hug, he's kind of clutching onto the jacket that he's wearing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The odds of me seeing her again are gonna hurt. Or seeing them, or no, it's definitely a her. I don't know who it is though. Don't. Slim.
I cannot attest to what the odds are.
Hell, it was slim to begin with.
It was. And yet. It does seem. Oh wait, no. Strike that. I keep reminding myself. Lauren never saw the announcement, so she doesn't know why they were there.
In the upcoming by day one, if you at all watch the news, you would know why they were there. The broadcast does get played a couple more times
does,
from
okay.
news outlets.
Okay.
So you can say that for other RPs, Lauren wasn't paying attention to the news stuff
Yeah,
because it
this
was
is
just so hectic.
This is by like
but,
day 3. This is day 3, yeah, so she might have caught a snippet of it at some point.
Yeah.
Considering that they were after the Terran tech, I do not know if we should be striking out the possibility that we might encounter them in one way or the other in the future.
Because we're the ones who found it.
Perhaps.
Yeah, it feels that.
I would best hope that we do not
about.
encounter them. But as I said, we do not know.
What's next? Dad's gonna come see me? Great. Fuck.
All we know is that they are in this neck of the woods, so to speak. I do hope we are able to gain some distance from them. I am also hoping, for everyone's benefit, that we do not encounter them once more.
Yeah, it'd be everyone, in everyone's benefit, really.
Yes, but as I said, nothing is certain. So perhaps as a mental exercise, it would be best to consider what you would say to them were you to encounter them once more.
I wonder if she's thinking the same thing. If it is really her.
Did she even know it was you?
I have no idea. I don't think so. I think it would have been a lot different if she'd known. I don't know. I don't know what he did to her. All I know is that she hits really hard.
If Fynn requires more hug, she will continue hug.
Oh, he will.
Okay.
He'll probably be here for a while. We could end it here if he thinks if we really need to.
I can't think of anything else she'd say, so.
Yeah, he's just kind of like fucking like, oh god, that has the real possibility of being Sophie.
Yeah, basically, if he keeps talking about the subject, she'll keep trying to not dilute it, but just kind of look at all the bright sides or the ways to possibly counter that line of thought, basically.
Finn's grand old overthinking.
Yeah. Trying to steer his overthinking into the direction of, well, if you want to overthink, well, what would you say if you saw them? Like, giving him something productive to do with his overthinking.
Which is a good idea. Oh no. Well, yep, that should be it.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.